to my channel. Today I have what I think is a fun and should be interesting video planned. Today I am at one of my favorite little antique stores. It's about an hour away from my house. It is in Adairsville, Georgia. It's called Peacock Junction, and it is definitely a smaller store, but really good quality items. I tend to do pretty good here. But I thought it would be fun if I gave myself a challenge, a picking challenge to see what I am capable of. So since it is a smaller antique store, I thought that it would be fun if I tried to get at least one item from every single booth in this mall. I will count how many booths there actually are in this little store. It is a vendor store, so there are multiple different booths. If I had to guess without actually counting, I would say there's probably about 30 or so booths in this store. So I thought, what if I pushed myself and tried to find at least one item in every single one of those booths? Now, I am giving myself a little bit of leeway room here. I've made myself some little rules I can kind of play with. One, if a booth has absolutely no vintage or antiques, I am able to pass. Two, if I can't find anything that I can make profit on, and I mean, if I can make $5, if I think I can make $5 profit on an item in that booth, I'm still going to get it. But if I can absolutely find nothing that I think I can make zero profit on, I also have the ability to pass on that booth. And also with the booths that I do pass on, I'm going to try to find an item in a different booth to replace that one. I hope that made sense. So ideally, if there's 30 booths, we should be leaving with 30 items. I'm thinking it's going to be a pricey shopping extravaganza situation, but it should be fun. I'm going to push myself to the limits, really dive in, research if I have to. Now, this mall also does play loud music, so this whole video may be a voiceover. I'm not sure yet, but I'm really excited. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. So that's been enough rambling. I'm sorry this intro took so long, but let's go in and see what we can find to buy and resell. Now that I'm actually headed in, I'm kind of nervous. Was this a terrible idea? Was this way too optimistic? I'm thinking it probably was, but we gotta push ourselves sometimes, okay? Get out of our comfort zones. Maybe I'll find a piece in one booth that can go with a different piece in another. We're just gonna go in here with a really positive attitude that we are gonna find all of the things. Here is the very front of the store. Isn't it so cute? I love how they decorate for every season. Now, these were beautiful. They are handmade by a local artisan. And I really would have loved to have been able to pick up one of these for resale for you guys. But as you can see by the tags, they were pricey. But I mean, they are beautiful. They are very well handmade. Look how cute the little sleeping mouse is. They are hand felted, and I really liked them. I was actually pretty tempted to pick up this snail for myself. $28, I feel like that's not terrible, but again, we are looking for resale. Now, I saw these salt and pepper shakers, and I don't know how old they are, but they were $3. So I was thinking, okay, that's doable, definitely, for resale. So I'm thinking about those, but I definitely am just checking everything out to make sure I don't miss anything that I think would be a good deal or, reasonable for resale. But look at this. Oh my gosh, I loved that. I would have loved, I still have regrets about not getting that for myself, but just based on the prices, I'm definitely going to grab the bluebirds. Now we are in our first booth. So in the first booth, I grabbed the bluebirds. This is technically the second booth. And I am looking for my one item out of this booth. Now these are cute, but they are Pioneer Woman, which she does still have some good resale value. However, I am looking for true vintage and antiques as much as I can. Granted, the first booth, I don't know how old those birds were, but they were definitely the only item in there that I could make a little bit of profit on. So let's see. This is really pretty. It's $6.95 Austrian little dish. I don't know if that would have originally had a lid, but I'm still just kind of scoping out and seeing. And then there it is. Oh my gosh, I love this. Now, I love to sell these German paper mache candy containers, but I've never seen one this big. Look at the size of this thing. It's $15.95, which I think that's a great deal because it's just huge. So that's going to go into the cart, and I'm really happy about that. Now, this next booth doesn't probably appear to be that, like, wow, but I can tell you I have found some really good and reasonably priced items in this booth before. So this is always one of my very favorites to hit up. I always find at least one thing in this booth. Now, I do see this lidded container in an egg style. I was thinking about this, $12. That's really a reasonable price. So this is a contender. I was just kind of checking it over for chips or cracks or anything like that. And I was looking for a maker's mark. I didn't see anything. So that's a contender, but I'm going to still just kind of look and see what else they have. So we're just taking a look at the shelves. And, ooh, look at those. Those are fancy. These were really, really pretty. They were beautiful and really good condition. And let's see if I can find the tag here. I think, let's see. $15 for the pair of them. Okay, yes, those are definite. I'm gonna grab those. And then I see these jewelry grab bags. I love looking through these jewelry grab bags, but I kind of have a small addiction to them. So I tell myself I can't pick them up unless I see something really, really good. Just kind of looking through the bag. Now I see that rosary, and now I should have thought about it and got it, because even at $10, that still would have probably have been a good price for that rosary. But I don't know. I had a lot of things I had to buy at this trip if I wanted to accomplish my goal for the day. So I was trying to be a little bit particular, but I probably really should have picked that one up. And just kind of looking to see if anything strikes my fancy. But I don't see anything that I have to have. And I've decided on these vases. Now, also in that booth, I found this gorgeous Murano Melifiori ruffle vase. It is like a really pretty pastel pink. Now, since we are in the same booth, this is going to go into what I call my bank in this video, which is the top part of my cart. So if I don't find an item in another booth, well, I guess I didn't put it in the top part, but if I don't find another item in a different booth, I can use that item, if that makes sense. It's kind of like my reserve. So I gave myself some rules that I could kind of break, that if I don't find an item in another booth, as long as I find another item in another booth, it still counts. I hope that makes sense. So it's at least one item per however many booths there are in this mall. So if I find a booth that's just a little too expensive or doesn't have anything that I think I can make a profit on, as long as I find another item in a different booth, then that still counts. That's the rule I gave myself. This is a really pretty lamp. And then I find a bird. This was a really well-made art glass paperweight. It was $15. This probably isn't something I would normally pick up, but with this goal I've given myself today is putting me out of my comfort zone. So with this booth, we are going to go with this really pretty pink bird paperweight. Now, this booth right here did make me nervous because I've shopped it before, and the prices are usually pretty high, and they have a lot of larger pieces, so I wasn't entirely sure what I would find in this booth, but I did find that old cigar box, and I really liked the way it looked, but that's a contender. However, I'm still going to look and see what else I find. Here is a bag of buttons at $20, and I love these old rulers, $12. And see, there's a lot of bigger stuff in this booth, so I was nervous about this one. I'm looking at these little bags of whatnots, trying to see. Now, this was interesting. It had some old beading in it, but nothing that I thought would be appropriate for resale. And, oh, here's a cute book, The Red Rider, Adventures of Chimney Rock. Let's see. And it's been colored in a little bit. Not really the best graphics, so I'm going to hold off on that. I'm getting nervous. I'm not going to find anything in this booth. Let's see. Ooh, look at this old candy mold. Now, this is a heavy one. I don't come across these a lot, and when I do, they're really out of my price range. These can have some good value, so I'm just going to look it up real quick. Yep, that's a good deal. So at $22, that is going into the cart for this booth. And then also, I'm going to grab this box as a backup for another booth because I think that would make a really fun mystery box. So, oh, there it goes into the bank. See, now you get it. So I have 2 items in the bank if I don't find something in another booth. This right here, this is one of my favorite booths. I always manage to find at least 2 or 3 items in this booth. Her prices are so fair, and I really like the items that she has to offer. So then I see this little hand-painted, maybe souvenir egg. It was $2. I'm definitely going to grab that. And since this is my favorite booth, I'm looking for more items to add to my bank, just to be sure. Now, this spoon right here was sterling, so I was thinking about that, but it was a very specific souvenir spoon, so I didn't know if there'd be much interest in that. So I decided not to grab it. Hi, baby. Hello, baby. Ooh, look at this little folks alphabet. I love the illustrations on the cover of that. Let's see what the inside looks like. Okay, it's $10. That's a little high. I love the illustrations, but the yellow, the solid yellow just didn't flutter my heart. So I'm going to put that back too. And then let's see. I can't read that. $7.50, $1.50. But look at this spoon or fork. I'm a ding dong. A fork. Little girl and her doll, and it's got the provenance on the back. I'm going to grab this. I don't know if I'm going to keep it or sell it, but I am grabbing that as well. Then I saw this bunny. No, not quite. Close, but no cigar. And just kind of looking. I like picking up these vanity sets when they're reasonably priced. I look specifically for sterling ones, and look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That was definitely out of resale range, but it was really pretty. And then I saw this milk glass, this early Victorian milk glass, cream and sugar. $15 for the pair really wasn't bad, so I was thinking about that as well. They look to be in really good condition. I didn't see much damage, but I just want to see what else there is before I decide on anything else. And this is cute. This is like a little desk set for your stamps and tape. I liked that. It was $5. It's missing something right there. I'm not sure what that would have been. Or maybe that's the tape part. I'm not sure, but I'm going to set it down for now and just see what else I can find. That's pretty. And that's a really good price. $8.50? That's very reasonable. So I'm just going to look at the condition of it, see if it has any markings. No markings, really good condition. I think it wasn't like possibly an ashtray. I'm not really sure. Ooh, these are so pretty. Now, this particular style pattern where it's kind of blocked with soft accents, there's a name for this, but of course I'm drawing a blank now that I'm here. But these are Rangoon, and I love the crazing on that one. $6.50 each. Those are really pretty, but again, for resale, I'm not sure how they would do. Look at this Jack in the Pulpit. Isn't that stunning? That is beautiful. It is signed. I tried to look it up by that signature and I just didn't see anything, but that's beautiful. And then looky here, I found my item, I'm pretty sure. This, I don't know if it was a child's like little play dresser or if it was a salesman's sample. I'm leaning more towards not, just because of the quality. I don't think it's quite a salesman's sample. I think it was a doll cabinet for little kids. It's $18, which is a little high, but I just loved it. And I have a plan for those little holes at the top of what I'm going to do. So that is going to be my one item for this booth. And then the egg and the fork are going in the bank for future not finding of things. And then this is my favorite part of this booth to look at. She has a really great eye for vintage and antique postcards. So I'm going to look for my favorites. Now, I love that one. I love both of those. The Mary Mary and the bunnies and the egg. Let's see. So, best wishes. Now, this one has a little pop-up baby. This is a motion one. I tested to see if it worked, and it didn't, so I'm not going to grab that one. Easter's greetings. Bright be your Easter. This is pretty. Little die cut. This is, let's see. That is a huge die cut, but it's modern. It's a reproduction, but still fun. And what's this one? Baby. Hello, baby. And then we have this early advertisement piece. More cabinet cards. Postcards. And these are just full. So I found this one. I love that. And then this Happy Easter with the gold. And this Easter postcard, Happy Easter. And I love this one. It's so weird. I love it. So these are the ones we're going to get. And since we found something already in this booth, those are, well, I added an extra. Who knew? But then the rest are going in the bank. So out of that booth, I got the dresser and the postcard and added 5 things to the bank. So that was pretty good. This booth, they sell a lot of chenille blankets. That's kind of what this booth is known for. So this is another booth that I thought would be hard to find a resale item in, only because they do focus on those really nice, expensive blankets. These were really pretty. They were half off, but I wasn't too sure about them. They were 50% off of, oh, I can't see that now, but they were a good deal. I don't know. I wasn't quite in love with them. Then we have a glass flower frog, $10. Those look really fun with vintage marbles in them, but $10 was a little high for that, for me, for resale. And I was looking at these really pretty plates. And then look at all those beautiful chenille blankets. But let's see. Oh, over here they got some Longaberger baskets. I don't usually pick up Longaberger baskets. They are really good quality. But this is the fun part about this challenge I've given myself, is that it's putting me out of my comfort zone. So I really want to try to get one item from every booth. So I definitely can't do a chenille blanket. So I guess I'm going to try to get a Longaberger. So I'm just looking for one that calls to me. This one is cute. It's larger, but Ooh, look at this one. See, I love the primitiveness of this basket. I like the wear on it. I like the little rivets on it. I love the color. It just looks a little old school and really cute. So I think this is going to be the item I get for this booth. And then we'll see what I can put together with this basket. Next booth, and I love like all the colors in this booth, the teal and the browns. Now, right from the first time I see, wait, what are words? Right off the bat, I find these old doorknobs. Now, this I think is more of a stopper, but I like the doorknob, but it didn't have a price on it. But these are great for displaying ephemera with a little magnet. So I love picking these up when I find them, but it didn't have a price on it. I took it up to the register and she said that it was $4. So had to grab that. Here's a Brahmin purse, $65. That is exactly what that goes for. And I'm looking at these brooches and pendants to see if anything catches my eye. And then, let's see, oh, look at this collapsible lantern. Isn't that fun? $22. I liked that. I would have liked to have gotten that, but $22 was just a little high for me. And then I saw this pablum old container. It didn't have like really amazing graphics, but I loved the colors on it. It was $6. I just didn't know if the subject matter was kind of good enough. This was beautiful. I loved that with the ceramic flowers on it. And then my kryptonite, more jewelry bags. I just love these things. They're so fun to go through on like a rainy day. Just kind of pick through them and see if it's like modern day treasure hunting. But again, I have to follow my rule. If I don't see anything through the bag right on top that I think is a good find, then I have to pass. This was a cute little tin. Just scanning it, and I'm gonna get the doorknob. All right, so I knew just from first glance that I wasn't gonna find anything in this booth. So this booth, I have a feeling, is going to be my very first go to the bank booth where I have to pull something out of the front of the cart to account for this booth, because this was a very small booth. It was beautifully done, don't get me wrong. They did a great job setting it up. It's just there wasn't very many smalls. It was a small booth and it had a lot of large things in it. So we're going to grab a postcard from the bank and put it into the cart. And just like that, we are on to the next booth. I saw this Ellie Smith Moon and Stars compote candy dish. That was pretty, $45. That is swirly. A little much for resale again. And let's see. Look at that big old goose. Now this booth was 25% off, so that's fun to see. I always love a sale. A lot of clear glass. And what's over on this shelf? Now this was interesting. I liked this. I really was thinking about this piece. Now I don't like the base that it's in. I would have put it in another thing, like maybe a vintage planter or a basket to kind of hide the base. But I did like the marble leaves and flowers or grapes. And that's a really reasonable price. But then I'm looking it over and I see this big old break in one of the leaves. And yeah, let's see. I don't know if I show it, but it's a pretty significant break. So unfortunately that wasn't a go, but I would have liked to have gotten that if it was in better condition. See, wah. So I'm back to the drawing board. I'm going to look over here in this case and see if there's anything. Now there was this Amberina dish that I was thinking about. $15. I don't know. I do pick up glass sometimes, but it's not something that I pick up most often. I try to pick out things that are one of a kinds or have a little bit more uniqueness to them. Not that glass isn't beautiful, but okay, so I didn't find anything in there, so we're putting another thing from the bank into the cart. Don't tell me I'm cheating, okay? It's my video. I can cheat. Well, no, see, I just said I was cheating. I can use my creativity when I need to. So this turns out to not even be technically a booth, but I still was looking for something in this area. This was like a little breezeway section, but I was trying to do, you know, my job and find something in every section. So I am looking here just to see if there's anything I see for resale. A lot of newer things in this booth, but again, they did a really good job decorating and setting everything up. Hello! And then I see this little swan planter. Now it's $3, and I think I'm going to pick this up. I think it would be a good giveaway for one of my sales. It's very springy and simple, and I like the color. So I have that, but I'm just going to look real quick to see if I missed anything else. This is cool. I like the lines of this piece. $10. Now, I probably would have picked this up, but it had a lot of calcium buildup on the interior, and I just didn't have faith that it would come clean. So, Mr. Swan, you're the winner. You are the winner of this booth. All right. What is this? $5. This was cool. I like this a lot. I don't know. Is that tape and it's just like really dried? Or is it receipt paper? I don't know what it was, but I liked it, but I didn't know if you would like it. And I'm looking up here. This is another booth that is smaller. This was interesting. Let's see, how much is it? Let's see. $5. But there it is. My arch enemy, made in China. So I'm going to set that back down. And I'm going to look over here. Oh, no, this one. I'm not finding anything in this one either. I'm going to look one more time. Oh, nope. I've decided. Going in the cart. I'm really running through this bank, aren't I? And then I'm in the next booth. I always like to look through these old photos just to see what instant ancestry I can find. Some instant family. She was very grumpy. That was cute. And let's see, $4. Happy Father's Day, Grandpa. And let's see, nothing. What are you? Just some more. Oh, what is this? What blurry thing is he holding? I just don't know. Okay. And then I saw this bag. Okay, so this bag was $1.99, I think. And these would be great for package toppers. So when I sell something on my Tuesday night live sales, I always throw in a lot of extra package toppers. And for $1.90, I think that would be a really good deal. That's a lot of package toppers, and they are Easter themed. So I'm just looking to make sure there's nothing else in this booth that I feel like I could buy for resale. But no, I'm gonna go with this bag of little vintage Easter things, and I'm gonna use these as package toppers. And I think it's $1.90, not $1.99. So even better. A lot of package toppers. I'm happy with this. Technically, it's not for resale, but it has to do with my resale business, so it counts, okay? Now, this booth is really like nautical themed. Everything in this booth usually is nautical themed. However, I did find this little section of the booth that wasn't, and I found this old bear grease tin. I thought it was really fun, so I'm going to hold on to that. But I'm also going to just look and see if there's anything else. Those were kind of fun. Let's see, $24.95. Now, mind you guys, there's over 30, what was it, 34 booths in this mall. And so I have to make sure I'm staying within a certain price point because that's a lot of booths and that's a lot of items. So now we're on to the next one. And I see this right when I walk in. Now it's $8. This is a vintage baby feeder, like a little baby plate. And you would fill it with hot water and it would keep the food warm. And I think it would be so fun for Easter. And look, there's a bunny on it. So I'm going to grab that. And I'm just looking to see if there's anything I can add to my bank. And let's see. No. So I'm just going to go with the baby feeder. And then this booth, if I'm not mistaken, was new to the mall. I hadn't seen it before. Now I see this alcohol bottle. Now, is it cheating if I pick something up for myself out of a booth? I think not, because I make the rules. So I'm actually going to grab that bottle for myself because I liked it. Now, I'm always looking for the vintage pumpkin spice tin, the one with the pumpkin or jack-o'-lantern on it. So I saw these, so I was just making sure they didn't have the pumpkin spice one. And they didn't, darn it. So back in the basket with you. And then I'm looking, look at how cute these little baskets are. $13.99 for the little mini basket tree. That was cute. And let's see, what's this? $8 for this little handmade candle thing. I thought that was cute, very primitive. And then I saw this big white jar, ginger jar. I'm not sure, but I decided to just go with the little alcohol bottle for myself. That's gonna look really nice in my bottle collection, if I do say so myself. So now we are on to this booth. This booth has a really good mixture of all sorts of different stuff. And I always have fun looking through this booth because you just never know what you're going to find in this one. That was pretty. And let's see. A lot of beautiful glassware. Look for markdowns. Well, I don't mind if I do. What's over here? Salt and pepper shakers. None that are like quite kitschy enough. I really like the kitschy salt and pepper shakers. Now look at this. I found this. Okay, it's $5. It's a cast iron Precious Moments little figurine. But I'm not the biggest fan of Precious Moments. Okay, I'm not going to lie. But this is a miniature glass brass dome. So I'm going to pick that up and maybe put like a small little frozen Charlotte in there or something else in there. But for $5, that's a great price on a glass dome. And we are in the next booth. I like this booth a lot. Very similar to my style. And then look. Okay, so we've got a little puppy dog over here. I forget the makers of these. Rimple? Is it Rimple? Now, he did have a chip in his foot. He was $6, but with that chip, I didn't think that he'd be good enough for resale. Now, I did see this little guy. I loved him. So I'm going to grab him. No questions asked. I love him. He's coming with me. And let's see. Now, okay, I'm going over here. I can't make up my mind of where I want to look. Let's see. I don't see anything quite that. What are words? I didn't see anything I needed. Now, it was so silly. I swear in the moment, I thought that said $4. I swear I thought that said $4. And so I grabbed it. It was beautiful. I loved it. Would have looked great with some alabaster eggs in it. But you'll see later in the video that it wasn't $4. I mean, you saw right there that I can't read, but you'll also see later. So I'm going to put that in the cart at that time because I thought it was $4. And then Mr. Man is going in my bank. So I see this jar of old buttons. I was considering that too. I have some extra buttons at home I could add to this to fill it up, tie a pretty ribbon around it. But I decided just to go with the guy and what I thought was a $4 egg display. Now, this booth has a lot of vintage linens, and I was thinking, okay, you know that Longaberger basket I got in the other booth? Wouldn't it be cute if I added one of these doilies to it and kind of made like an Easter basket? I think that would be cute. So I'm looking for a doily to use for that. And then I find this one. Now, this one did have some damage to it, but I liked the size. I thought it would look good in the basket. And I liked the color, that really light green color. Just reminded me of spring. So I'm going to get this for this booth and sell it with the Longaberger basket. Now, I do know it has some wear, okay, but I still liked it. I still thought it would do its job as a little basket liner. So I'm just making sure there's no real bad stains. I know there are a couple holes, but I picked that up. And now we are in this booth. I'm looking at these books. These were some really fun books, but the prices on them were a little high for me. Guide to, I can't read that now, but $14. Guide to the Gentle Cow? Is that what it said? Gentle Cow? I got some older advertisement pieces. What is this? It's a game. Some kind of game that I do not know how to play. And I've got, I like these skates. I thought those were interesting, but we're nowhere near the time of year for those. And that, going in the bank. Mr. Man, welcome to the cart. And now we are in this booth. Now, I found my item for this booth right like when I walked in. I thought this little apron was so cute with the little babies and bunnies on it. It was $5. I love the pink pastel color. And it was in overall good condition, especially for its age. And it was just so cute. So I'm going to grab this. And what else? What else must I have? Let's see. All right, what's over here? Ooh, glass. Lots of glass. I see another Ellie Smith compote in the avocado green. And I'm looking at these little tins. These were cute. Look at that. Battleship typewriter ribbon. There's 2 of them. So I'm just going to get the one that I like the wear. See, I go to the one with more wear. Does that make sense? Does to me, because that's the way I like my stuff. And then I saw this little Fenton shoe. Let's see, $10. And what's around this way? Got some cross stitch. Look at this little guy, a little duck pulling a cart. And we got some jewelry over here. Beautiful cameos. Just kind of looking. Don't see any. I like the really sparkly ones. Now look at all of these. I just picked up a whole bunch of these at an estate sale, but they're really fun. These old pencil sharpeners. But just double checking the jewelry real quick. And these are my 2 items for this booth. Yeah, I got 2 out of this one. So 1 for the cart and 1 for the bank. So apron, you are going in the cart. And tin, you are going in the bank. I really like this booth too. And look what I found right when I walked in. I was so excited. It is an antique Halloween postcard that was framed. But I couldn't see the price. I could not see the price. I tried and tried and tried, and I couldn't see it. But I was very, very interested in that. And let's look in this case. Nothing. I mean, stuff, great stuff, but let's see. I liked this paper bag piece, but it's a little, little out of my range, but that was really cool. I liked that. If it was a little less, I would have picked that up. This was pretty, but still looking for the more unique items. I like that bird cage. I want a bird. I want a finch, but I don't want to take on the responsibility of another animal. Not yet, so. But it's always in the back of my mind that I want a pet bird, but maybe one day. Maybe one day. Ooh, I like the color of that box right there. That's pretty. These were interesting. The indoor-outdoor vintage Christmas lights. Okay, so I got it out of the case. And as you can tell, it is, I don't know if you can tell, but it is embossed. So I do think it's really an actual vintage or antique Halloween postcard. And it was $15.50. So that is such a good deal. But sorry, I'm keeping it. I can't help it, okay? Now we're in the next booth. And I found this collection of little vintage metal hangers. I've been looking for some like this because what I like to do is hang little baby dresses on them and then put some brooches on them and sell them as like little wall hangings. Now I loved this. I really contemplated buying this for myself. I think it was $65 and I really liked it. I might go back and pick that up for myself because I just thought it was great. Now look at all these little eggies. Someone handmade and distressed these. They were $3 each. I was thinking too these would look really good in that Longaberger basket with the doily that I got earlier. So I was looking through them trying to pick out my favorites. And they're just so cute. Aren't they cute? I don't know. I really liked them. But as you can see, I'm going through all of these and picking out my favorites. But I actually end up, after taking all that time, putting all of them back just because I already am in at like $10 for the basket and $3 for the doily. And if I added eggs, that would be what? Like 13, 16, 19, $21 or $22 in for that basket. And I just didn't think I'd be able to recuperate that amount with the sale of that. So I actually end up putting all those back. But I'm still just looking and seeing what else there is. This is the other side of the booth. She has some really cute stuff. And let's see. What are these? Little hardware bags. And I liked this old flour sack duck. I thought he was really cute. $12.99. And let's see what's on this shelf. Didn't see anything. Let's see. What is this? Oh, that's cute. The little metal baby carriage. I was really considering that. I think it was $15. I probably could have gotten a little bit more than that, but like I said, I had to buy from 34 plus booths, so I decided not to grab that. This spice shelf was cute. I liked it, but it had this like gap in it. I wasn't sure. I don't know. So the hangers and the eggs, but I put the eggs back. So, yep, here they go. Here they go back home. Sorry, eggs, you are really cute. I just, so I got the hangers. Moving right along, this was such a cute set. I loved this little carousel set, spice set. I would have loved to have picked up this set, but it was, let's see, 40, I can't quite read that tag. I think it really wasn't a bad price. They were cute, but I'm just looking to see what else. This was cool. This Westmoreland owl plate, $12.50. And this was really pretty. This hanging blown glass ornament. I liked the opalescence of it. It was pretty. So I was thinking about that, but I didn't know. I don't know. I'm still looking. But maybe if I don't find anything else, I'll grab that. And then I was looking at the cost of this seashell thing. Now, I thought this was very interesting. I thought it was beautiful. I thought it would look great in a bathroom. I thought it was really unique. So I'm going to grab that. And what's in the case? I love these lights. I couldn't see a price on them, but they were beautiful. And let's see. There's a little Homeco elf. It's a beautiful piece of cranberry glass. And a little Staffordshire inspired dog. These are pretty. Now, I really want a pink shade like this for my house, but I don't know how I would hang it without the plate. So, I don't know. I was looking at the price. I was considering it, seeing if I could figure out how to make it work, but I just don't know how I'd hang it without the proper pieces, I guess. So I'm gonna hold off on that. But yeah, I'm gonna get this. I thought it was really fun. $8. Really unique. I liked it. So this is what I'm gonna get from this booth. You're going in the cart. This booth is in the very back of the store. I love it. I can always find things in here that I want. Honestly, I would take one of everything, truth be told. She just has really impeccable style. Her prices are very, very fair if you are a collector. However, we are looking for resale. So, her items are a little pricier, but they are good quality. I mean, all of those that you are seeing are Steiff, and I liked these little babies. Those are all sterling. So, like, these are all Steiff. So, the prices are very fair on them. And they're really cute. This one wasn't a Steiff, and he didn't have a price on him. This little puppy is cute. $24, that's really not bad. And the monkey, $39. See, really reasonable prices. And then I see this basket. Now, I've always wanted one of these, and they have always been so far out of my price range. And I really wanted to get it, but I was on a mission. I was trying to be good and stay on task and not buy myself everything I wanted. These were cute. Look at you. $49. So cute. And the teddy bear. Look at that tag. Isn't that cute? $35. Just really beautiful things. And she does a great job decorating her booth as well. It's all really cohesive. Very well put together. I was looking at these antique milk glass pieces. Let's see. $19.95 for that one. $9.95 for that one. That really isn't bad. That's very reasonable, but I don't know. Those were cute. Modern, though. And let's see. Those planters were beautiful. Dang, this basket. If it's still there next time I go, I'm getting it. $69. That's actually a really, really good price for this. I've been wanting one of these for a really long time, so if it's still there, I'm giving myself permission to buy it the next time I'm there. And then over here, look how cute this little cabinet is, how she has it set up. So adorable. Really cute. And let's see, these were fun. These little clay stick pins. Those are pretty. Let's see what's in this cabinet. More Steiff. Look at that Steiff fish. Look at those Steiff fish. Aren't those amazing? So cute. I don't think I've ever seen a Steiff fish. So with this one, I think I'm going to go to the bank and grab my little cigar box and put that in the cart. Now we are in this booth now. This booth is really well done again, but this seller focuses on vintage purses, hats, and I think a little bit of clothes, but mostly vintage purses and hats. I don't know why my video quality got so weird here. So I knew this one would be a little bit difficult to find an item in, only because it's hats, and I didn't need a hat. So I passed on all the hats, and I'm looking over here to see if there's something I see. This button heart was cute. I thought that was nice. Let's see. How much? How much? $5. That's really reasonable. But we are not around Valentine's Day. So I like these shoe presses too. But I'm gonna go into the bank on this one too. Sorry guys. But yep, going into the bank on that one as well. And right next to that one, that booth, is this booth. This booth was really cute too. You can tell the vendor put in a lot of work into their booth. I love this table. I was looking at the price thinking what I could use it for in my house, but I don't have the room. But $150, that's very reasonable. And I loved him. I would love to have gotten him for myself. Now, although this booth is very, very cute and very well done, they didn't have a lot of vintage in it. It was more of a, like, artist's booth. And so I have to go to the bank again, and I'm going to grab this little souvenir egg. This booth has a lot of kitchen items in it. It has a theme, and it's, again, very well executed. So I'm just looking around, and let's see. Oh, look at the price on that. $5 for this little drawered hanging cabinet. I thought that was very, very reasonable. These usually, $5.50. These usually are very expensive. So $5.50, that's like a no-brainer. I'm going to get that, but I'm also just looking to see what else they have. Let's see. Again, a lot of kitchen stuff. And got some, let's see. Oh, and a milk glass plate. That's not a bad price at all. $3.50. Those are pretty. But I don't know. They're beautiful, but not quite what I'm looking for. And we're back to where we started. That was pretty. I loved the baby pink handle on that. I thought that would have been great in my kitchen. But I'm going to pick up this shelf. I think at $5.50, that is a really, really good deal. Perfect for jewelry or your little knickknacks. So I was really happy with that find. In the next booth, it's kind of similar in the fact that it's a lot of kitchen stuff again. A lot of kitchen-themed items. Very country home, if you will. Those were cool. I liked those, and those were very reasonably priced. Let's see. What's in this little compartment? Oh, look at here. A big old bag of vintage cookie cutters. I like those. Look at the giant gingerbread. He's huge. That is a huge gingerbread man. I like this bag. There's a lot of really cool cutters in here. $15. There's probably about 10 cutters in here, so not a bad price when you like split it up, you know? And I like that big one. It's so large. He would be great just on his own. So I'm going to get these. I think that's a good price for that bag. And let's see, what are these eggs? Are these $7? That's not bad either. But I think I'm going to go with the cookie cutters because I love that giant gingerbread man. Look at him. So, yeah, I'm going to go for this booth with this bag of cookie cutters. Moving right along to the next booth. This was a smaller booth. Again, kind of kitchen themed, but I did see this blanket. Isn't that cute? It was $15. I like the little deer on it. Now, it did have quite a lot of discoloring on it. I love the colors, that pink and white, and the little hand embroidery animals were really cute, but I'm looking it over for condition, thinking about it. I just think with the discoloration of it, I just don't think that it'd be appropriate for resale, but it was so sweet. I really liked it, but I just couldn't do it. So we're looking over here. Would you like some grapes? The plastic, don't eat those. You'll get sick, okay? Just trust me on that. And let's see. These were cool. These little made repurposed metal ducks, 28. I didn't see anything in the booth. Let's look on this little cabinet right here. I think we're going to have to go to the bank on this one too. Hello, fork. You're going in the cart. Thanks for your help. Appreciate you. I only have one more item in my bank. Oh no, I better find things. Okay, so in the next booth, I find this metal ephemera or photo stand. I love this. I think it's going to be great. I'm probably going to pair those Easter postcards that I got with it. And I thought these were fun. This old carrying case and tin. I loved this right here. Loved it. I was very tempted by it, but I didn't get it. For one, it had some discoloration on it. And for two, the price was just a little high for resale. Again, great if you're a collector, but we are looking for resale. This is pretty. Look at this. Aren't you cute? $10. That's cute. Oh, a pyrography wooden box. I like that. How much are you, box? Box, don't fight me. Okay. It wasn't on the inside, so let's look on the bottom. Doy. $12.95. I think that's a good price. So I'm going to grab that. Pyrography chocolate box. And I got my stand. I'm going to grab that too. So good. I'm adding something to my bank. I need some more items. And look at this little porcelain, like doll made in Japan little bedroom set. It's $10. I think that is really unique. I like it. So we're going to grab that. And add that to the pile. Here you go, pile. Thank you. Thank you, pile. And what else do we see? Those dogs are fun. This was so cute. $3. But I didn't know, like, look at that frog. Oh, I should have got it. But I didn't know if it would sell by itself without a cup. So I put that back. But it was really, really cute. And look at all these little vintage things. I loved this. Oh my gosh. That is great. Probably should have got that. $29.95. But I would have loved that for myself. But I didn't get it. But that was great. Really great. I loved it. This is pretty. How much are you? $29.95. Really pretty though. And how much are you, ma'am? You big old chicken. $16.95. That's not bad. Mr. Teddy. And look at how cute that is. I liked this booth. Oh, look at this. Peter Pumpkin. Isn't that cute? Now, they did put the tape right on the front for the price tag. It was $5, but as I looked through it, it was all colored. I didn't know how I felt about that, but super cute. I just also was afraid if I took that tape off, what damage it would do to the cover. And let's see what's over here. Put you back, Mr. Peter Pumpkin. And what's over here? What's in this? What's in that box? If I see a box, I have to open it. I just have to. It's an impulse. Nothing in the box. Look at this. Is that not so cute? This little silver plate fish bank. That would look so cute in a mermaid bathroom. But $19.95. I'm not going to get it. So, yeah. For that booth, we did pretty good. We're going to put, we put the bedroom set in the cart. And then the box and the stand in the bank. Look at that little anthropomorphic eggplant dude. Is that an eggplant or a zucchini? Not really sure. So what are we going to find in here? Ooh, Ray-Bans. Don't mind if I do. How much are you? About right. Let's see. Little boxes. Well, how much are those shakers? Those are kind of fun. The redware shakers. 11. That's not bad. What else we got here? This dish was pretty with the butterfly. 20. I liked that, but again, a little out of our price range for resale. What's over here? Look at you, Mr. Monkey. Just hanging out. And is there anything in this cabinet? Anything that I can get? Nope. Nope. So we're going with the box. From the bank into the cart. Now, look at this. Okay, so I had him open this little case for me. There was some really cute stuff in here. I was thinking about this. It has like a couple little tins in it and little vials, but it was pricier. It was pricier, so I didn't grab that. Let's see. $12 not bad. I was thinking it was $25, but and then I love flower frogs. 14 on that one, 12 on that one. Now those ones were plastic. Just kind of digging through these little whatnots to see if there's anything. This was cute. Look at that Victorian calling card with the little plate. I liked that. That was $5. And then this. This was beautiful. $8. Okay, so this is a pop-up card. Now, it was in another language. I'm thinking German. But it was beautiful. I was for sure going to get it. But then once I opened it and shut it again, I was very careful. Trust me, I was extremely, extremely careful with it. But once I opened it and shut it again, it wouldn't open again. It wouldn't pop up. So I didn't end up getting that. And then, let's see, what's this little card case? That's interesting. I would have loved to have gotten that pop-up card, but it wouldn't go back in and back out. So I ended up having to put that back. But we're going to see what else there is in this booth. I liked this big old tin right here, this planter's tin. 65. Here's another little case. And what do we have over here? What is this? What are you? I like your box. I like that box. 38. And we got a little chicken. That was cute. Now, I did see this black lacquer box, and I really did like it. It appeared to be Victorian to me. I did try to research it, and I didn't find anything on it. So, I didn't know if it came with shaving soap or what it originally was for, but I didn't end up grabbing it because I didn't know what it was or if you guys would like it. So we're just looking, hoping we find something. Now, we're getting close to the end, so by this point, I was getting tired, okay? I was trying, and it was getting time to get Tiny Human from school, so. Ooh, what is this? Look at that. $5. That is cute. We're going to get that for sure. I like that. But yeah, I was getting tired, and it was getting time to leave, so I was getting a little more, like, I gotta go, so I was trying to find other things, but kind of once I found my one item, I was done in here. So you're going in the cart. Thank you. I like you. You're great. This next booth was all books, but this little section is my favorite. It's like the children's book section. I found one of my Water Babies books here one time that I was super happy about. Look at this. How cute. A child's story. and it was $14. So immediately I was like, thank you, but no thank you. But look at this, the Jingle Bell book. I loved this, but it was $10, not in the best condition. And it was missing one of its bells, but I did really like it. I did like it, but I wanted to see what else there was. What is this? Bambi. And here's a Victorian Chatterbox book, children's book. 30. Beautiful, but can't quite do 30. What are you? Another Victorian Chatterbox book. Another Victorian children's book. Look at that, Uncle Wiggily. Not in the best condition. Let's see. Raggedy Ann, Velveteen Rabbit. Look at this. Dottie Dimple Out West. I was thinking about this for a minute. I was thinking this might be the one I get. But I don't know. I wasn't sold on it. I was struggling at this point. $7.50. It didn't have illustrations in it, but I thought the cover was cute. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do it, but I was thinking about it. This was Greenland's Icy Mountains. What you got for me, Icy Mountains? $5. This was cool. I don't know. I kind of like this one. A book on Greenland. Do I want this? I don't know. It had great plates in it. But let's just keep looking just to make sure I didn't. Okay. I'm coming back to the Jingle Bell book. There's just something about it. I know. It's taped up. It's not good. Okay. It's missing a bell. But here is where I find the selling point. Okay. I'm looking and look at that. Okay. That sold me on it. That's what I'm getting. I don't know if I'm keeping it or selling it, but the Pixies did it for me. We're going with the Jingle Bell book. We are nearing the end. I want him a taxidermy peacock. Yes, please. I have asked the owner multiple times if she would sell that to me, and she has politely told me thank you, but no thank you. The name of this antique mall is Peacock Junction, so she collects peacocks. Totally understand. And I can't tell you guys enough how kind the owner and employees at this store are. They always make me feel so incredibly welcomed and appreciated. They are just so nice. And this mall, although it is smaller, they have a great turnaround rate. I come here at least twice a month, and I always manage to find quite a bit of things. So that to me is, it doesn't matter the size of the antique mall. It's just about how the vendors take care of their booths. And everybody at this mall does a really great job just keeping it fresh and exciting. And it's just really warm and welcoming here. Also, it's right beside a train track, so while you're shopping, you get to hear the lovely train sounds. But yeah, I can't say enough about this mall. I like this inkwell, though, 22. Let's see, this is pretty. Look at that. And this was really cool. I did look this up. I didn't see anything on that. Let's see what's in here. Oh, okay. I know what I was doing. So I didn't find anything in that last booth. So I came back to one of my favorite booths to see if I could find another item because my bank was empty. And I found this this little bowl for $5 with these hand-painted winter scenes on them. So I'm going to grab this and put it in the cart since I couldn't find anything in that other booth. Okay, I remember now. So that's what I did. So we're going to put this in the cart. Beautiful, though. And then here we are in the very last booth of the mall. This person does a lot of purses and jewelry. I love these vanity sets. I look at them every time I'm here. I think they're stunning. I would love to get one day. They are very reasonably priced for what they are. Just again, we're shopping for resale. So this, I would have loved to have gotten that, but got to be a little bit more modest. Let's see. Got some doorknobs and some watches. And what else? Here are some little brooches. Do I see a brooch? Oh, this was pretty, but it was just the lid, not the bottom. I would have got that if it had the bottom, but it didn't. So, let's see. Let's see what's in here. Some figurines, some button hooks, and what do we have? Oh, look, a little stiff bear up in the corner. How much are you? Let's see. Those are pretty, but how much is that bear? 50? I can't quite see it. I couldn't see it. Okay, sorry. This clip is sideways. Just ignore it. I didn't find anything in that booth either, so I went back and got this little desk set. I just thought it was really cute. And then I'm going to put this back because it was $24, but I didn't want to cheat, so I added this jar from the same booth for $5. Started to pour, but oh my gosh, that was so much fun. I went in there optimistic, but I didn't think that I would find something in every booth, and although I did swap some things out and use my little bank in the top of my cart, I was still able to get 37 items, and she said they had 34 booths. They weren't counting like the front of the store displays and the little like sections that kind of just branch off a little bit. So I ended up getting 3 more items than there were actual vendors. So I did it. I can't believe I did it. Total spend was $325.01. $325.01. It was $303.75 before tax, and I am just so happy. I think I did really, really well there. I just love this store. They're so accommodating, really, really nice. They always make you feel super welcome, and I just can't thank them enough. Here's the information if you want to check it out. I think that they are amazing. This video is totally not sponsored or anything. I just really enjoyed this store because they're always switching out their merchandise, and that doesn't happen at a lot of antique stores. So that's why I constantly come back to this one. Even though it is a smaller store, I always, as you saw, do so good there. If you stuck it until the end, you are a solid trooper. I know it was a longer video, but there was just so much to show you guys, and I can't wait to bring all of these treasures to a Tuesday live sale. I have a Tuesday live sale every Tuesday here on this channel with my mom at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. So I hope you can make it, and thank you so much for joining me once again at The Withering Cottage. Bye guys.